Hey everybody, it's Kelsey Brianna J, and I wanted to do a quick video pertaining to the new Archie's Girl collection, which MAC just released. It released last Thursday online, and I ordered 3 lipsticks from the collection, and it comes out in stores this Thursday, February the 7th, I want to say. And I just picked up 3 lipsticks that I knew I may have a hard time getting, and if I saw them in stock, you better go ahead and grab them. So I want to do a little quick video on some comparisons of the lipsticks, like say if you were thinking about buying it and you didn't know if it was similar to anything in your stash. So and I also picked up the new Viva Glam Nikki 2 lipstick and lip gloss, and I have a few comparisons for that also. So, starting with the Archie's Girl collection, I'm sure that you all have seen the packaging, and this is it right here. It's pretty cute. It's white with red hearts, and then it has Archie, Betty, and Veronica. And the first lipstick that I want to show you is Daddy's Little Girl, and it's a satin lipstick. It has Veronica's face with the hearts on there, and this is the color. It's really, really pretty. It's a pink that looks almost purple. And I'm going to do a swatch for you. It's really, really pigmented, and I really love the color and the pigmentation. And I want to do a comparison to like a hot pink. This is MAC's Pink Pigeon, and I'm going to do a little swatch next to it. And as you can see, Pink Pigeon is really pink, and next to Betty Bright, I mean not Betty Bright, but Daddy's Little Girl, you can see that this leans way more purple than that. And also, I wanted to compare Strong Woman to it, and I know a lot of people picked that one up from the Afro Chic collection, or the Strong Woman collection, and that's it. It's significantly darker than Daddy's Little Girl, as you can see that. And I really like, I think this color is pretty unique to my stash, even though I have a lot of colors that are similar. This is MAC's Up the Amp, and I thought that this may be a little bit similar, but it's not. It still is a really different color, and this is Up the Amp. This is Daddy's Little Girl, Pink Pigeon, Strong Woman. Now the color that I thought Daddy's Little Girl would be most similar to is Outrageously Fun, which came out a few collections ago, the Glamour Days collection around Christmas time. And even still, you can see the difference on the camera. Outrageously Fun is a little bit more pink, and Daddy's Little Girl is a little bit darker with a little bit more of a purple base. So let me go ahead and swatch that. So as you can see, this is Outrageously Fun. This is Daddy's Little Girl, and this right here is Up the Amp. And as you can see, all these colors, they are like in the same color family, but they definitely are different. And if you can still find Daddy's Little Girl, I would just go ahead and recommend picking it up, because the color is really original. I'm actually going to put on Daddy's Little Girl right now. It's a super pretty color. So the next color that I picked up was Ronnie Red, and this is also on the Veronica side of the collection, and I was kind of on the fence about purchasing this because I have bought so many reds in the past like couple of months or so, but I just couldn't resist it because, you know, I love red. And this is so creamy for it to be a matte, and I just really love MAC matte lipsticks. And I'm so glad I picked this up because this color is gorgeous. I have not swatched these actually, and so this is my first time using them on camera. So again, this is the color in the tube, and so let me do a few swatches for other colors that I thought may be similar. This is NARS's Dragon Girl, and this is a pencil lipstick, and this is the, oh, I kind of messed it up. This is the color, and it's a really, really vibrant red. And so let me just go ahead and do a swatch for you. And as you can see, well, hold on, you can't see yet, but Dragon Girl is a hair darker. It's not as shiny. It's definitely extra matte. This has a little bit more sheen to it. Dragon Girl has a little bit more blue base in it to me, and it's a little bit darker. Both the colors are definitely unique. It's MAC's Ruby Woo. Now, all of you all are familiar with Ruby Woo. This is like one of MAC's staple colors. It's one of their most popular colors. And I can already tell you right now that Ruby Woo is a little bit more comparable to Dragon Girl than it is to Ronnie Red. Ruby Woo is a lot more drier than even Dragon Girl, and this is also a matte lipstick, but it's definitely a retro matte, and this is how MAC's new matte formulation looks, so it's definitely a little bit different. I was really scared that Ronnie Red would look like Charmed, I'm sure, and in the tube they even look a little bit different. Both of these are matte lipsticks, but this one has a little bit more moisture in it, as you can even see in the tube. This is Ronnie Red, and this is Charmed, I'm sure, from the Maryland collection. So I'm gonna do a swatch of that. Yeah, two totally different colors. This is definitely darker than Ronnie Red. It has a little bit more black in there. This is Charmed, I'm sure. This is Ronnie Red. That is Ruby Woo, and this right here is Dragon Girl. And so as you can see, Ronnie Red is a unique color. So this is Ronnie Red, and this is Daddy's Little Girl. So I really am loving these lipsticks, and if you get a chance to go pick them up, I definitely suggest them. Okay, so the last lipstick that I picked up from this collection so far, like, because I know it comes out in the stores, and so I'm nervous about what I'm gonna do when it comes in the stores, but this one is Betty Bright, and I was really nervous to get this color because I have some coral lipsticks, and I don't want anything that's like too similar to anything that I have. And let's see, I just did a quick little swatch. This color is gorgeous, y'all. I'm in love with it. Okay, so from the first swatch, I can already tell that I don't have anything remotely similar to this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches of the lipstick, coral lipsticks that I did. This is Betty Bright over here, this lipstick right here, and this is Real Sexy. So this came out with the Real Sexy collection. It looks nothing like Betty Bright. They look very similar in the tube, but it didn't look like the same. It doesn't look like the same color to me swatch, and I know it's not gonna look the same on my lip. This is a more pink, and that's definitely a truer coral. I thought that maybe it would be similar to Viva Glam Nikki, but Viva Glam Nikki is a little bit pinker to me, and so I don't think that this will look like that either. And Betty Bright is a satin, and Viva Glam Nikki is also a satin. Okay, so this is Real Sexy again. This is Betty Bright. This is Viva Glam Nikki. Viva Glam Nikki has a little bit more pink in it. These two colors are definitely really similar. So, but this one has a little bit more coral, and it's a lot brighter, and Viva Glam Nikki is a little bit darker. So this is Party Parrot. And this right here is a lot darker than this color, but it's definitely in that pink coral salmon color family. And so let me go ahead and do a swatch of that. Yeah. Party Parrot is a matte, and it's definitely a lot darker than all these lipsticks, and it's a lot brighter. So these lipsticks are more toned down, and this lipstick is definitely very bright and in your face. This is Party Parrot. This is Betty Bright, Viva Glam Nikki, and Real Sexy. In my collection, this lipstick is really unique, and I'm glad I went ahead and picked it up. So I can't think of any other colors that would be similar besides Flamingo, which came out with a long time ago, like last January, but I wasn't able to pick that one up. I had one more lipstick to compare for Ronnie Red. I don't know how I missed this one, I guess because it's in the box. If y'all don't have this one, unfortunately you're not going to be able to get it more than likely. This came out with the Venomous Villains collection. This lipstick is called Heartless, and it is an amplified lipstick, and this is it right here. Let me try to find Ronnie Red for you. I thought that these two lipsticks may be similar, and these may be the most similar colors that I have. This is Heartless. This is Ronnie Red. Yeah, even still, the colors are so different, but they do have the same sheen. But to me, I think they are really similar. So, but they still have a little bit different qualities. Like Heartless is a little bit more red, and I think Ronnie Red is a little bit more toned down than Heartless, but both of them are kind of similar. So if you didn't pick up Heartless, then Ronnie Red may be a good substitution, but Heartless is a little bit more shiny than Ronnie Red, because Ronnie Red is a matte and Heartless is an amplified. Viva Glam Nikki. Where's my Viva Glam Nikki? Okay, so of course it comes in the Viva Glam box. Viva Glam donates all of the profits of this campaign to AIDS Foundation. So that's a really good thing about this, and unfortunately you cannot back to MAC for this, but because the money goes to such a great cause. So I really love these colors that Nikki came out with. This time it's a purple, instead of a pink, which Viva Glam pretty much sticks with pinky reds. This is the first time it stepped out and done purple. This totally is different. So that's Viva Glam Nikki. Now, I know that it's a really bright color, but once you put it on your lips, and then like if you pair it with a lip liner like magenta, currant, or what's that other dark lip liner that I love? Oh my god, Vino, and then what's the other one? I can't think of it, y'all, right now. But this is the lip gloss that goes with it. And the lip gloss is definitely a lot more toned down than the lipstick, which is a really milky purple color. But it looks pretty. I tried it on in the store. It's really, really pretty. In the store, I paired it with magenta, like lightly. I put magenta on there. But I would wear it by itself. This is the only like lipstick that I have that's kind of comparable. This is Quite Cute, which came out with the Quite Cute collection. If y'all know about the Candy Yum Yum hype, Candy Yum Yum first came out with the Quite Cute collection. And this sister lipstick came out, but it wasn't as hyped up as Candy Yum Yum. And this is the only lipstick that I can tell is kind of similar, but it's really not. This definitely has a little bit more blue, and this has a little bit more white in there. Even on the skin, like right there, you can tell that these two colors are totally different. And Quite Cute is darker than Viva Glam Nikki. So, I think that warrants you to be able to buy it. Because this year, I said that I wanted to buy stuff that's unique for my collection. And I'm happy to say that everything that I got right now is really, really unique. I'm going to swatch it next to Up the Amp, which is definitely a lot darker. But this is just to give you an idea of how light the color is. Because Up the Amp is a color that pretty much all of us are familiar with. And the lip gloss that I think will be most comparable in my stash, because I've had this since last year. This is Famously Fab, and then this is Viva Glam Nikki. And as you can see, Famously Fab is a lot darker than Viva Glam Nikki. But let me go ahead and just do a swatch anyways. So this is Famously Fab. This is Viva Glam Nikki. This is Up the Amp. This is Viva Glam Nikki lipstick. And then this is Quite Cute lipstick. So, I hope that this video helped. These are all the swatches of the lipsticks that I've picked up from the Archie's Girl collections. And if you want to know which ones I got, I'll put them in the bottom bar. And also, if you watch the video, you can tell anyway. So, yeah. And again, I have on Daddy's Little Girl on my lips, which is a really, really cute color. And I hope that this video helped. I'm still debating on if I want to buy Prom Princess blush, if I want to buy Mall Madness lip gloss, and if I want one of the Coral Pearl Mattes, and also something else I was thinking. That is Little Girl lipstick, which is a light pink. But y'all, I have so many light pinks, but I don't know how original it is, so I'm waiting to swatch those. So I hope that this video helps, and I will talk to y'all later. Smooches. Mwah. Mwah.